One of the great things about Polk County is are the services and events and things that we have provided for families and children. And one of the great things that we have coming up is the Kids Fishing Derby. And here to talk about that with us is Jennifer Wilson. She is the Recreation Coordinator for Polk County Parks and Recreation. And Alicia Glasscock. Alicia is also a Recreation Coordinator for Polk County Parks and Rec. Now tell us a little bit about your event coming up, the Kids Fishing Derby.
The primary purpose for the event is to either give kids that have never fished before the opportunity to come out and try it in a fun way. We have contests set up off of the water, and we'll have the contests that are involved with the actual fishing. And then people that already know they like to fish, or already know how to fish, just can come out as well.
There are going to be awards and everything handed out. Tell us a little bit about how that works.
Every participant is going to be eligible for things like first fish caught, biggest fish, things like that. You can also join additional contests that are off, like casting contests that are off the water. Just everybody can walk up and do those. And then everyone's going to be eligible for prizes. So we want to make sure that everybody has kind of equal chance and fun day with us.
Alicia, tell us a little bit about some of the details, where this is happening, what's going on.
It's happening at the pond that's located inside Simmers Young Park. If you enter through near the Auburndale Speedway, it'll be just as you enter. We'll have 4 age groups in that 4 to 15 age group, and they'll be fishing starting at 8 a.m. And they'll be catching things like gar, catfish. It is catch and release, so as soon as you catch it, you take it to a weigh station where we verify the weight and length, and then we do put it back in the pond.
Is this a first time for the event, or is this something
This will actually be our 12th year. It started as part of another program, but it was so popular that once that program no longer existed, we decided to just keep running with it.
So it's been a very successful event then.
It has.
It has. We are not doing pre-registrations this year. We're just going to take walk-ups. So at 7 a.m., first come, first serve, we're going to get all the kids registered. They do have to fill out a little waiver just for liability. And then they can pick their spot around the pond. It's quite a big pond, so a lot of people like to choose the prime location. And then it'll take us about an hour to get everybody situated. And then the horn will blow at 8 to begin fishing. And we give them about 2 hours. A little more than that, it gets too hot. So about 10, we'll shut down the fishing. And then it takes us a little while to calculate the winners, but about 10:30 we'll start handing out those prizes.
Do the kids have to bring their own rods and reels, their own bait? What is there anything going to be there that they can purchase as far as bait? What kind of stuff?
Right. In the past we have had a couple donated rods. We weren't able to get that this year, so they will need to bring their own rod and reel. That is a change that's important to stress. But the bait, they can either bring it from home, or we will have a vendor there. They are a local bait shop that kind of has a variety of things, so you can also kind of talk to a professional and see what they recommend. We have everything from the fake lures to hot dogs to anything that you find successful that morning is allowed.
Polk County is probably one of the best places in the country for bass fishing and things. So it's really great to get those kids out there, get them participating in the sport and having fun most of all.
Right. I would say most of our participants are quite the amateur little fishermen, but it is intended. We get maybe that 10% where they've never done it at all, so that's nice, so they can kind of interact with people who know what they're doing.
Putting together events like this is not always an easy task, and I know a lot of times we rely on volunteers. You have some people helping you out this year?
We definitely do. We call them volunteers because we have kind of a small staff. We can plan everything ahead of time, but when it comes to actually running the event, making sure that we've got people at every station, like she's saying, we've got weigh stations that we need to cover, contests that we need to cover. So we rely on volunteers for this event and all of our events. Volunteers just have to be over the age of 14, doing it for school credit, work credit. Court order volunteers can give me a call and I can give them some opportunities, but they can't participate in this type of an event. But it's nice to have the volunteers out there because a lot of them are required to do it, and they realize if they come with us, it's going to be a fun time. We have events where they get to interact with the kids and do different things, so we want them to have a good time, experience a good volunteer opportunity as well.
Now, not only volunteers, but support from the community, financial support, things like that. Do you have anybody that you want to throw a shout out to?
Catrali Citrus Juices has been a really good sponsor for our department. They've sponsored for multiple years, multiple events, so we know we can come to pretty much depend on them just coming back with us every year. With the help of sponsors, we can supplement the budget that we get from the regular county, funds.
Right.
So it's helpful that they know they can give us money and that we can produce a good event for the community. So I think that everybody wins when that happens.
Yeah.
So if any businesses out there or anybody's interested in volunteering or sponsoring, they can always just give us a call and we give them information.
Right. And that's really what we're looking for is, this type of public-private partnership, where the community is involved in the community.
Exactly.
We don't want it to be just something an event that we just take over. So the volunteers and the sponsorships are a huge part. So that's great.
It really is.
Ladies, is there anything else that you'd like to add to about the event? Have we?
Well, we didn't mention the free lunch for all the kids that are registered. Again, 4 to 15. Years of age, they will be getting a complimentary hot dog lunch afterwards. We try to serve it while we're doing the awards, so there's that lag where they're kind of bored or wandering off, because it does take us a little while to tally correctly the things. But they'll each receive a lunch, and then for the parents, we'll be providing the opportunity to buy the lunch as well. So everybody gets a bit of a snack, because it'll be about lunchtime when we end.
It sounds like it's going to be a terrific event. Good time for the family, good time for the kids. Jennifer, Alicia, thank you for coming in and telling us about it.
Well, thank you for having us.
That's the Kids Fishing Derby, and that's going to be located just outside of the Auburndale Speedway at Simmers Young Park. And that's 5630 West County Road 542, Winter Haven. The admission is free. There'll be lunch provided for the kids during the award ceremony. You can contact them at 863-534-6911 or, as always, parksandrec.polk-county.net.